For the first time in nearly a year, Israel is set to gradually allow the flow of goods into Gaza's private sector. The Israeli military body Kogat announced that a new mechanism will permit a limited number of vetted local merchants to import essential goods such as basic food items, baby formula, fresh produce, and hygiene supplies into the besieged enclave. The move aims to increase the volume of aid reaching to Gaza, where international monitors warn famine is unfolding, and images of starving civilians, including children, have shocked the world. Goods will be inspected at Israeli crossings, and payments will be monitored through secure bank transfers, with authorities emphasizing strict oversight to prevent exploitation by Hamas. Before the war, Gaza received about 608 trucks daily. Today, far fewer make it through. And humanitarian groups warn the situation is dire. This shift comes amid growing global pressure on Israel to ease the crisis and ensure more reliable aid access. Now we're joined by Vicente. He's a Middle East expert, joins us live from Ireland. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to NewsX World. Now, given this limited nature of this aid and strict oversight measures, do you think this move will alleviate the dire humanitarian situation in Gaza, or is this insufficient in addressing the scale of crisis?
Thanks for having me. Just to make sure I understood the question, so it's about the aid, how Israel is facilitating the aid into Gaza. Because the connection is not great. Is that the question? Hello? Hello? I cannot hear you. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. I just would like you, if you don't mind, just to repeat the question, please, because the line was breaking. Do you mind repeat the question, please?
Let me repeat the question for you. So, do you think that this move by Israel will elevate the dire humanitarian situation in Gaza, or will it be insufficient in addressing the scale of this crisis?
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I think this new measure that is taking place today will be a massive benefit for everyone involved in the region, especially for the Gazans. So the Israelis have been doing the right thing since the beginning. It's not an easy situation, given that the Hamas is infiltrated among the population. So as much as Israel wants to help the local populations, there is always a risk that the aid will go to the wrong hands. So in that context, they have tried several ways to support the population. At the beginning, to the best of my memory, the aid arrived by air. Now they are trying to get into the private parts of Gaza. And I think this has been designed in a way that Hamas won't get on the way, because we also saw footage of situations where the aid was being distributed. The Gazans were waiting for it, and some of them are actually starving and having a very hard time. But unfortunately, there are agents on the way. So it's not as easy to reach the populations, because there are a lot of bad intentions among the Hamas authorities. It's on Hamas interest that the Gazans struggle, because that's their strategy. The more that the Gazans suffer, the more sympathy they will receive from the Western world. And we all know that there's a strategy to enrich the top Hamas leaders, because they get support, they get financial injections every time that the Western world sees that the Gazans are suffering. Now Israel on the field is trying to make their best. I believe this measure will improve a lot the conditions of the Gazans. if it's sufficient, time will tell, because at this point we are already almost at 2 years when it comes to war. And of course, things are not easy, but that's not just in Gaza. Like, imagine every country that has been going through the same, especially when the place has been under very poor conditions even before the war. We all know the poverty was already a thing in Gaza. This is not new. And the war didn't make it any better. Of course, it has aggravated, but I think Israel is making every bit of effort that the Gazans can make their way through the war. And not only the Gazans, we need to remind the audience that also the hostage, the hostage, Israeli hostage, they are starving. We also footage that remind of the Holocaust, and these people are not receiving the support that we would expect from NGOs. Like, none of the hostage at this point has received any visit from the Red Cross, and I think that's appalling.
Thank you, Writer, for sharing that insight. Please stay with us as we move on to our next news as well.